Hi Scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back finally with some December daily videos for you guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start doing, I think, one video a day for probably about a week. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you my process 1 week at a time. So it'll actually probably be, well, maybe just a few days at a time. So it'll probably be just all of this week and maybe a little bit of the next week that I will be showing you December daily videos, and then I'll do a whole flip through. But first I wanted to come and show you. So this is my cover. And then when you open my album, this is what you see. So I kind of have the inside cover decorated a little bit. And this is just the opening page. I'm not going to do any journaling or anything, and I don't have a process video on this. I just didn't really care to. These are from the Dear Lizzie line. I don't remember which one it was, but I think it's Dear Lizzie. I'm pretty sure. And then these are from the numbers from Thickers. Let's see, I have them right here. But I don't have the package. I think they're called Sicily. But these are some of my favorite letters, Alpha Thickers, and they're from American Crafts. So I just use the numbers on there, and I scrapbook the 25 days of December before Christmas in my December daily. So that's why I put the number 25 there. And then I have it already. I have some of my photos kind of already cut out and everything, but I'm still going to decorate. So I think I'm going to do page or days 1, 2, 3, and 4 today. I might go on a little bit more, just kind of depending on how long it takes. But I do already have all of my photos cut up, most of them in the pockets that I'm going to use, just to kind of make it go a little bit faster, and I kind of have the days written down and a few little notes. So I'm just going to take it a few days at a time. We'll start out with day number 1, and I am going to start putting you on fast forward right now. So thanks for watching, guys. Okay, so here I am starting out with day 1. I had already put all of the photos for each day in the sleeves that I wanted to use. And here I actually had already put together some of the photos in the 2x2 pockets that were on the back of that cover page. So I am just kind of going through my pocket pages, trying to figure out if I wanted to change up what I had already done, because I sat down at my computer, and as I was editing the photos, I picked out which pocket pages I wanted to use. So I'm kind of going to go through and change things up as I see fit. So here I am just cutting up this one photo. I had taken a photo of my phone because for some reason Siri, I had gone out to lunch with my husband on this day, and we were talking about the TV show called Paw Patrol. And if you don't have kids, you might not know about it, like younger kids, but it's just this really, really, really cute TV show about dogs, like little puppies that save the day, pretty much. And my husband and I really like it. It's one of the better ones, like, because our oldest kids grew up on like Dora and Diego and, you know, just annoying shows like that. But this TV show isn't annoying quite so much. Like, my husband and I will actually sit down and watch with them sometimes if they want us to. Because my 5-year-old still really likes this TV show, and we can sit down and actually enjoy it and not go crazy. Like, if we were to watch Dora or something like that, we would probably go crazy. So here I'm just cutting up pieces of pattern paper to go along with these photos. And I think some of these photos might actually be from day 2, but I'm not even going to care. I'm just going to put them on day 1. and it'll all be okay. So I had this blue paper pack that I'm going to use as my background paper. So I'm just cutting that up and then gluing the photo down to it. And here I'm just sticking in all of those 2x2 pattern paper squares that I decided to use up. Sorry about the noise. I'm trying to grab my album because, you know, smart me decided to start doing the voiceover before I had the album in front of me. So, okay, let me flip to day 1. So here I am pulling out the number that I'm going to use, and the collection that I decided to go with for most of my December daily kit was the Christmas Wishes kit from Pink Fresh Studio, and I really loved this kit. I added in some washi tape and a bunch of other pattern papers that weren't from the kit as well, just to kind of add some different colors and different patterns and things. So here I used some washi tape, and it's gold. And I'm thinking about using this little vellum scrap, but I decide that I don't like that so much. And also because I wanted to do my journaling on this little card here for the day. Here comes my puppy. Hi, Max. Sorry about all the noise his tag makes. So I decided to put a little bit more washi tape down there on the bottom. And then I'm going to glue down the number, and then I'm going to put down that cute little fox, which I got those at the Target dollar spot, and I believe they were just $1, but they were so stinking cute. They're just little puffy stickers, and so I thought that was a cute little addition to this journaling card. So I pulled out a gold pen. I shouldn't have used gold because now that I'm looking at it, it looks funny. But I pulled out my gold little jelly pen, and I don't even know where I got these from. But here I'm contemplating whether I should do the lines or shouldn't or what. And eventually I'm going to pull out my ruler, I think is what I'm going to do. Okay, so yes, I pulled out my ruler, and here I'm just going to draw a bunch of lines so that I can do some journaling. And basically, my journaling is going to be just about everything that happened in all of these pictures. And I'm just going to use a black EK Tools journaling marker that I bought at Target. And it was in like a 6-pack, I think. But I really like these journaling pens. They're specifically for journaling, so they work really well. And basically I just said Tuesday, the 1st, was a busy day like they usually are. School, therapy, and play. Eva came back when Daddy and Jonas came home. They found her hanging on the doorknob. So the picture on the very bottom in the little 2x2 pockets is a picture of 2 of my kids looking at the door because I had completely forgotten to set her out the night before so that the kids would see her in the morning. And so I got the idea to put her hanging on the door because my husband gets home after picking up my oldest son from therapy, and they get home around like 4:30. And I thought, oh, she could just write them a message saying, sorry, I'm late, or, you know, something like that. So that's what I did to have Eva, our elf on the shelf, come back. And the boys thought that that was so funny that she was hanging on the door. And so that is my page number 1, or day number 1. So now we're going to move on to day number 2. So here I'm just kind of flipping through my pages. And I have all of these photos already in the pockets. And I think I had a lot of photos from this day. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I even had more than 9 photos. 10. I think I had like 15 photos from that day, but I had to cut it down and kind of mess around with it. So I know that Allie, who is the founder of this whole December daily idea, So she's, recommends that you pick one story from the day. But I just couldn't do that this year. Last year, I think I stuck pretty much to one story a day and it worked out. But for some reason this year, I just couldn't narrow down the photos. I took so many photos this year, and I think there's only one day where I have pictures just for one story, which is really interesting. I'm surprised I didn't take more photos on that day. So here I am trying to add a 3x4 pocket, because you can buy those add-on pockets, and I think they're from Simple Stories. And so here I'm just cutting up a bunch of these photos. I did have a 4x6 photo that I wanted to add to that spread, but that was the only 4x6 photo I had, so I decided to cut it in half and just put it over the space of 2 3x4s. And here I'm trying to decide where exactly I want to put that add-on pocket. And so I'm going to put it right there. And I just cut down the envelope or the sticky part because I didn't want it, I wanted it to match up with the pocket. So I didn't want it hanging over or being too low. So here I'm trying to decide which photos I want to use on this side. There, I have this cute one of my 5-year-old. We went out to eat lunch that day. And then I also have a couple of other photos of my dog that I thought I wanted to do as a 3x4 pocket. But then I decided, well, I could just cut it down to be the 2x2 size and it'll just be his face. And I'm also going to cut down that photo of my youngest son, Tinian, and have him be a 2x2 photo as well. So here I'm just going to cut down all of those. I think I might fast forward this part so you don't have to see me cut all of these down. So here I am pulling out this bottom pocket, which has that photo that has the clip from me talking to Siri about Paw Patrol. So I did actually end up putting it on the right day because that happened on the 2nd. I just write on the photo with an American Crafts gold metallic pen or marker, and it says, Siri couldn't understand me say Paw Patrol. She kept thinking I said Papa Troll. So I just thought that was funny. So here I'm going to start writing the words too cute on the photos of Max. And my letters are running out, so it takes me kind of a while to sift through all of these little sheets, and I actually need to go and buy more because on the photos on the other page I'm going to try to write out a word and I don't actually have enough of the letters. So I have to go to Joann's and buy more of these, which I haven't done yet, and I need to go do that. So here I'm just putting those photos of Max and the Paw Patrol in there, and then I'm going to end up cutting out that photo of Tinian and putting that one at the very top. I pulled out some of these Maggie Holmes, I think they're from Maggie Holmes, hearts, and then some of these Studio Calico little resin flowers, but I decided, and I was thinking that I would put it up there in the corner with Tinian's photo, but I just don't like the way that looks, so I put them away, and I'm actually going to pull out, I think, a freckled fawn star paperclip is what I'm going to pull out. Okay, so here I have that paper clip, and I'm just going to stick it on the photo, and then I'm going to put the photo in the pocket. Okay, now on to doing the journaling and the pocket with the day, the number. Sorry, I can't talk apparently. So here I'm thinking it would be cute to use this paper as a background, and then I could just add the number 2 and it would kind of show part of that pattern paper behind it. So that's what I'm going to end up doing. I'm just cutting it down to 4 by 4 so that it will fit in the pocket. And then I'm going to glue that number 2 box down on top of those bows. And you can still see them through the acetate piece, and so I really like the effect that that gives. So I kept that pocket really, really simple. Oops, sorry, my phone's going off. Okay, now I am trying to figure out what paper I want to use on this bottom pocket, and I'm going to decide to cut up this cut apart sheet, which is from the Scraptastic Kit Club. I'm not sure what year this is. I don't know that it's from this past Christmas kit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the same blue paper that's on the other side, and then I'm going to glue down that journaling tag, and then I'm going to do my journaling and then add some blue sparkle tape. What is that called? Washi tape? Glitter washi tape. Sorry, I really can't talk today, apparently. So here I'm trying to decide exactly where I want it to go, and so I'm playing with the placement of it. I'm just going to end up placing it in the middle. Oh, well actually I guess I put it down on towards the left side. That's kind of funny. I don't remember doing that. And then I'm going to change my mind and I'm going to move it over. Maybe eventually I'm going to do that. So here I pull out that glitter tape, and this glitter tape, I don't even remember where I got it from, but it is not the best glitter tape. It just keeps, like it sheds. You can easily rub off the glitter. Hi, Max. I think my dog is bored because he keeps wanting me to play with him. I'm sorry, buddy. So this is where I guess I decide I don't like the way that looks. And so I guess I'm going to cut it apart or something. I didn't even realize that I had done it. So I'm going to cut it and then glue. Oh no, okay, there we go. So I do move it, and then I'm going to put down the glitter tape on both sides of it. There we go. And I like the way that looks, and I'm happy with it. So now I'm just going to do my journaling. I say, Mark, Tinny, and I went to lunch at McDonald's, but before that, I dropped my phone face down on the cement. It cracked like crazy. And so that is what the photo of my phone is on the next page. And that was, yeah, like seriously, I had a heart attack about pretty much. I was so afraid of what my husband was going to say. I thought he would flip out, but he was just like, I think he was just, he was surprised, but at the same time he wasn't, because I dropped my phone all the time. Seriously. Every single day I drop it about 50 times. And so I think he was surprised, but at the same time he was like, well, it's to be expected, right? So here I am working on a photo of my son Brennan. I went to go pick him up from school, and this is the face he made when he saw my phone, because I had it sitting up in my little phone holder in my car, and he made this face, and he was like, what happened to your phone, Mom? He was just so, like, he couldn't believe it. It was so funny. So I had to snap a photo of that, and then I'm going to end up putting that one behind the photo of my phone. Okay, so here I am all done with that photo and putting the little journaling on it, and I stick it in there. so that when you flip the thing, the little add-on pocket up, you can read it easily and you don't have to turn it around or whatever. So now here I'm going to add journaling to this bottom photo about what this is a photo of. And it was this little thing that we went to called the Festival of Lights. And pretty much it was a really big park in our town, was decorated with a bunch of these Christmas decoration lights. And so I just snapped a couple of photos. Well, actually, I think I asked my husband to snap a couple of photos because I was driving and he was sitting in the passenger seat. So he snapped a couple of photos for me. And then I just am going to put them in the album. And then also the photo that is underneath that add-on pocket is the temperature from that day at 10:46 a.m. And I thought that was really, I really like knowing the temperatures on specific days because every year the temperature and like everything changes. Because last winter we had a really, really, really warm Christmas. The whole month of December was like in the 30s and 40s, which is so crazy. But this past December was normal temperatures. Okay, so now I'm going to move on to day 3. Oh, I think with this one I forgot to add the holes because I bought this album from a thrift store, and so it wasn't a snap album, which was the inserts that I was using were the Simple Stories snap in pocket inserts, and so I had to poke holes or punch holes into the page protectors so they would fit in the album. So now I realized that I had spelt a word wrong. Oh no, wait, I put Festival of Trees is what I wrote down. So I had to change it to Festival of Lights. So this is going to be the last page that I'm going to be doing for this video. I hope that you enjoyed these 2 days. I will be back tomorrow with days 3 through 5. And then I'm thinking on Monday I might post a video of a few other days. I didn't actually record days 6 through 13, but I am going to work on the rest of December Daily this weekend, so I'll try to record it. I'm not making any promises though, because it was just really, really stressing me out to record it, so I just stopped trying to worry about it. But anyway, this is the end of this page, and I will be back again tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching today, and I will see you later. Bye!